Hello to all my high school, college bound students out there watching this video. This video today is all about HBCUs, historically black colleges and universities. Now, I felt compelled to come on here and talk about how easy it is for you to apply to 54 member institutions through the Common Black College application, which is the HBCU application for 54 members institutions. Now, there are over 100 HBCUs out there, so there are some institutions that are not a member of the CBCA application, but 54 are. And if you have an inkling of interest in an HBCU, or several of them, you might want to go ahead and look at this website, because this website will allow you to apply one time for $35, and 54 of the HBCUs will be able to look at your application and decide on whether or not they want you to be a part of their incoming class. HBCUs are phenomenal educational experiences for students, not just black students, okay? For all students that go there, the culture, the community, the whole educational experience that you just will not get at other schools, and that's just the truth, okay? So if you're looking for something different, we have many alumni that have attended HBCUs, got their start, and I will show you that in this video. There are athletes that are taking their talents to HBCUs. It is time to turn towards HBCUs, and this application is the Common Black College application, and it is giving you an opportunity to apply to 54 of its institutions to see if this is where you want to go for $35. It couldn't be easier. So I did not attend an HBCU, but every time I go to a city or state or somewhere that has an HBCU, I have to get on campus. I visited Tennessee State, Kentucky State, of course, Central State and Wilberforce are right here in Ohio, but I've gone as far as Howard and Hampton and Spelman and Morehouse, Clark Atlanta, Fisk. I have been to a lot of HBCUs, and my list isn't done. And every time I go, I get such a great feeling and a great experience. And I just want to make sure that people are aware. This does not have to be your only option, but it should be an option. At least one of these on your list, because you are missing the boat. Our HBCUs are just not known. And I'm putting this video together just to make it known, just at least these 54 member institutions, and maybe that will spark your interest to look at the other 53. So hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you will at least put a couple of these HBCUs on your list, and hopefully you will apply through the CBCA application. So this video is all about applying through the Common Black College application to 54 historically black colleges and universities. The founder of CBCA is Robert Mason. Here's a picture of him here, as well as a list of the 54 institutions that can be applied to through the Common Black College application. There are over 100 HBCUs, so this is a little bit over half of the HBCUs, but there are 54 of them here. Hopefully, as you go through this list, you'll see some schools that you are interested in and would urge you to apply through this application. So, a little bit about historically black colleges and universities. I just want to read a post from a former HBCU alum. She wrote, "I love my HBCU because no other college accepted me. My SAT score was 980, and my GPA was barely a 2.0. Morgan State University gave me a chance to improve as a learner. Here I am, 3 degrees post high school, heading to get my first doctorate at Johns Hopkins thanks to my HBCU." I just wanted to start this off just letting people see the success from HBCUs, and that just so people understand this is for everyone. HBCUs are great educational opportunities. I just want to make sure that people are aware of this great process to apply to HBCUs. So there are 107 HBCUs in 19 states, including DC and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Alabama is the state that has the most HBCUs with 14. Overall, there are over 228,000 students enrolled in HBCUs, with 24% of those students being non Black. So, HBCUs are open to all students, just like predominantly white institutions are open to all students. So, this video is for everyone that's considering college, and HBCUs should be on your list, especially if you're looking for a unique experience that you may not have received at the high school level. These are some famous celebrities that started their careers at an HBCU. The famous Oprah Winfrey, she began her um, college career at Tennessee State University. Samuel L. Jackson and Spike Lee, they both attended Morehouse College. And you can see a list of others that are here: Two Chains and Erica Badu and Michael Strahan and Taraji P. Henson and Sean P. Diddy Combs, all started their career at an HBCU, and they're all very successful and highly educated. Macure Maker just recently committed to Howard University, and he's a five-star basketball player recruited by UCLA and University of Kentucky, and he decided to go to Howard University. And I read that one of the major reasons that he chose Howard was because of the community that he experienced when he was there. And that is not something that's foreign to HBCUs. I've visited my share of HBCUs, and I've always get a sense of warmth and belonging and community when I'm on those campuses. Hopefully, we'll have more students applying to HBCUs, attending HBCUs, as well as athletes that can bring their talents to an HBCU campus. So, the Common Black College application. Let's get to the application. One application, 54 member institutions for a $35 fee. And these are some of the colleges that are part of the Common Black College application. Again, Morgan State, I visited in Baltimore just this past year. Central State is here in Ohio, Clark Atlanta down in Georgia. Tennessee State obviously is in Tennessee. There is a lot of different HBCUs that are part of this CBCA COB application. So you would create an account through their portal. Make sure that when you are completing your application that you provide all of the information that is requested. Do not leave anything blank. Make sure that you have a CEEB code for your high school. The CEEB code is a 6-digit code that identifies your high school so that they know which school you belong to. Your email address is going to be needed. Make sure that it is appropriate. These are just little tips that I want to share with you that can probably help you through this process a little better. Your extracurricular activities. Make sure that you have a list of everything that you've done that you want to share with the college representatives, be it athletics, be it work experience, community service, volunteering, any type of awards and honors. Make sure you have all those things written down so that you can put those in to the system where asked for it. You will be asked to identify 4 colleges that are your top preferences out of the 54 member institutions. Make sure that you have gone through the list of 54 and selected the 4 that you really want to be considered for. Now, you will be able to contact the other 50 and just let them know that you have applied, you would like to be considered for their universities as well. You will be asked to certify the information that you've given. The big thing is that CBCA will be given permission from you to submit your information to the 54 member institution so that they can have access to your application. As you're completing the application, make sure that every detail of your application is complete and correct prior to submitting. Once you submit, you will not be able to modify the information online. You will have to contact CBCA and try to get changes done that way. The easiest thing to do is complete your application, review it a couple of times, have someone else put their eyes on it, and make sure the grammar is correct and the everything is correct so that when you are applying, you are presenting yourself in the best way possible. Now, there is one exception. If you enter the wrong information for your counselor, your high school counselor, you will be able to change that because they really do need to make sure that they have your counselor's information so that they can request your transcript. Speaking of transcripts, you will need to upload an unofficial copy of your transcript, which you can get through your school. Upload that so that colleges can have an idea, a beginning start before they get your official transcript from your counselor. Your unofficial transcript will be uploaded by you, and then also your SAT and our ACT scores. If you do not have SAT or ACT scores, make sure that you relay that information to the colleges or wait to submit your application until you get your score so that you can now upload those scores. And to do that, you would just log into your SAT account or your ACT account, print out a PDF, and then just upload that to your application. And this is a great way to get all of your information sent to those 54 member institutions without having to pay that $12 fee to have your SAT and ACT scores sent. The council will be contacted so that they can upload an official transcript for you. Once you submit your application, you'll be able to check the status of your application as well as see which member institutions have accessed your application, who's downloaded your application, who has accessed your SAT and ACT scores. And again, once you're looking at that status and you see that there's a school that you're interested in and they have not viewed your application, you can send an email to them reminding them that you have applied and you are interested, and maybe that can get the ball rolling with that institution. CBCA has done a great job of providing demos of the application process and how to submit your application. So when you create your account and go into the CBCA website, you'll be able to look at all of the demonstrations before completing your applications, just so that you'll feel more comfortable while you're applying. And although CBCA does not offer scholarships, they do not offer acceptances or financial aid, they are just the portal to which you have access to the colleges and universities that do give you offers of admissions and financial aid and scholarships. But they do have a list of scholarships that are available. So you can go into this portal, find scholarships, and apply that way. This is just one of many scholarship research databases that have scholarships in them. I don't know if there is one scholarship database that can house all available scholarships, but this is one additional way that you can find some scholarships that may be specific to something that you're interested in through the CBCA account. So that is the HBCU application, the Common Black College application for the 54 member institutions that are a part of it. I hope you found this video helpful, and good luck. So there you have it. The Common Black College application is going to help start this process towards an HBCU for you. Just for $35, access to 54 member institutions, and hopefully this will spark your interest in looking at other HBCUs that may not be a part of the CBCA application site. So share this video with your friends. Let everyone know about this great process, this great opportunity through the CBCA website, commonblackcollegeapplication.com. Fill out the application and let's see how many colleges you get into. Good luck to you, and I'll see you next time.